I come from an East African country called Eritrea, and we have a tradition of storytelling. It's a lot of, less written language, more verbal stuff. So growing up, a lot of my family, a lot of our late night dinners, because we would start eating dinner at 7 and end somewhere around midnight, and it would be 4 hours of just telling family stories to one another. And it was probably the most fun and of my fondest memories growing up. And it was something I took personally when it comes to stand-up.
Thank you for those incredibly sincere applause. I really appreciate it, guys. My name is Hisham. I'm very happy to be here. And yes, I know I look like I teach Islamic studies at Hogwarts. I know. Bought this shirt today. My girlfriend is a certified dog trainer. Yes, she is white. How did you know? Her whole job is to take care of international stray dogs. Okay, imagine just a street dog in Mexico chilling, when suddenly you get bagged and tagged like a wanted fugitive, okay? You're pumped full of meds, crammed into a cage, waking up days later in Canada, and they're like, welcome to your new home. The dog's all confused and hungover. He's like, can I get a cigarette or something? And it's my girlfriend's entire job to take care of these dogs. And she's helping these brand new immigrants prepare for their lives in Canada, okay? It's beautiful. And I get to help. I have a very important job that only I can do, and that is to make sure these dogs aren't racist against black people, okay? It's a very important job, okay? Listen, it's not their fault, okay? Don't victim blame. These dogs have never seen anyone darker than caramel their entire lives, and they come to my apartment and see me, and they're like, who is this shadow? And why does he smell like weed and shawarma, okay? And listen, this is a very, very important job. I have to make sure these dogs are woke, okay? So I've created a very intensive diversity program for these dogs, all right? Here's the whole thing. Me and the dogs will watch TV shows with all black casts, okay? The Wire, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, RuPaul's Drag Race, whatever's on, all right? And then when me and Doug are chilling, we're watching the show, and whenever a black person appears on screen, I give him a piece of cheese. That's the whole thing. The most recent rescue we had was a bulldog named Marla from Croatia. She's a beautiful dog. The first couple of days were a little rough. She refused to eat anything. My girlfriend's stressing. She's on dog training forums trying to figure it out. Third day we had her, I decided to order lunch. I got my favorite meal, a large jerk chicken with extra sauce, okay? I barely had the lid open, and I turn, and it's Marla's face, inches from mine. She's breathing so hard, she's fogging up my glasses, okay? And she looks at me, and then the jerk chicken, and then me, and then the jerk chicken. And my girlfriend's like, give her a piece. So I ripped off a piece, I gave it to her. She ate the whole thing and immediately started shaking. My girlfriend's like, get out of the way, she's gonna barf. But she didn't. Instead, she summed up all her strength and she stood up on her back two legs like a human, okay? The food was so good, she evolved. Forget a diversity program. This dog is black. And my girlfriend gets to help figure out what families these dogs get adopted to. And I'm like, baby, we have to make sure she goes to a black family, okay? She can't go from cumin to kibble, no, all right? She needs spice, so we're like, okay. So she's looking through all the applicants, and we found this adorable Somalian couple, and they read the profile, they love the bio, they love the pictures. Like, listen, we love the dog, we just don't know if she'd be a perfect fit for a family. So my girlfriend just texted him a picture of me and the dog sharing a Jamaican patty. And they were like, we'll come tomorrow. Thank you so much. As you guys are well aware, I am a comedian in Canada. So that means I make no money. I make no money. I need a real job to pay for things like rent and drugs, okay? So I work for a major Canadian bank that rhymes with CIBC. But you can't guess where I work. And listen, it's a great job, and I'll be honest, there has been one upside to COVID, and that has been the fact that we work exclusively from home. This is amazing. And I think the only downside to working from home is that there are so many more meetings. They know where you are at any given point. And the worst thing about these meetings is our HR manager, I don't know if you guys can relate, made it mandatory to have your cameras on for every meeting, okay? And listen, I refuse to do it. I've held the line for 2 years. I refuse to do it mostly because I'm always shirtless, okay? I put the little post-it over. Anytime someone asks me, hey, Hisham, turn your camera on, I say the same thing. I'm like, I don't want to. I'm having a bad hair day. And either they laugh, because they know I'm bald, or it's confused silence, because they've never seen me, because my camera is never on. But last month, I got called out for not having my camera on by the HR manager herself, Susan, the office bully, okay? To give you an idea of what Susan from HR is like, she's the reason we no longer have free pizza Fridays, okay? Yeah, she's a monster, all right? And she called me out during an all-staff meeting, okay? I'm talking the entire department. In the middle of the meeting, all I hear is, Hisham, Hisham, and it doesn't register. I'm confused. I'm like, Mom? It's like, Hisham, it's Susan. You're the only one without their camera on. Please turn it on. And I slid into my go-to joke. I said, no, thank you, Susan. I'm having a bad hair day. And just a couple people laughed, because I've been doing that joke for 2 years. But Susan was having none of it. She was like, I don't think that's funny. I order you to turn your camera on. Here's the thing, guys. I may come off as a very good boy, but deep down, I'm 100% Slytherin, okay? And I did as I was ordered, peeled a post-it note, turned on my camera, and I literally heard 100 people go, because the camera turned on to find me shirtless, laughing like a chocolate Buddha, okay? And immediately Susan goes, Hisham, put a shirt on, you're at work. And I look dead in the camera, I'm like, actually, Susan, I'm at home doing work. And some people went, ooh. And Susan and I stared at each other for the longest 15 seconds ever. Just two Hershey Kiss nipples burning holes into her screen, okay? And she buckled first. Thank you. She's so annoyed at this. She's like, fine, Hisham, fine. You can turn your camera off. But I wasn't gonna let it slide. I was like, actually, Susan, I think it's unfair that only I get to turn my camera off. I think that accommodation should be extended to the rest of my colleagues. And she's like just red-faced with rage. She's like, fine. Moving forward, if you want to turn your camera on, and she didn't even finish her sentence before the screens went black. Until it was just her dumb little face in the middle. And from that point on, we have not had to turn our cameras on for a meeting since, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll admit it now to you guys. I didn't do it for me. I didn't do it for the people. I did it for the pizza. Guys, I've been Hisham Kelati. Thank you so much. Stay safe. God bless.
It's like 100 pounds is off me. Like I just did a 2-week purge. The stress is gone. I'm done. I'm over. I'm officially declaring this my retirement, guys. I quit comedy entirely. I'm going back to med school. It's over. I have not had that good a show in years. Amazing audience, absolutely fun, hot crowd. I'm literally still buzzing. I'm a comedian. I'm dead on the inside, and the fact that I have joy right now is great. I'm gonna call my mom. This is fantastic.